Hello, my name is Kenneth Love, and I'm the founder and executive director of Break Free Ministries. I'm a Christian minister, relationship counselor, and addiction professional. Our website address is breakfreeministries.org, and this is part 2 of Count the Cost. And I've got a what question for you today. What has happened to you when you've chosen not to count the cost of your choices? For me, it's always led to negative consequences. It's led to my addiction, my co-addiction. It's led to having me in a place where I'm hurting people, like family and friends, and definitely me. It's been all bad. And King David knows what that's like. You remember when he conspired to have Uriah, his top soldier, killed in an attempt to cover up his relationship with Uriah's wife, Bathsheba? And God sent the prophet Nathan to confront David. The good news is David repented and God forgave him and pardoned him. The not so good news is that God said, but because of your choices, the son that you and Bathsheba have will die. Woo. Listen, that's life on life's own terms. And we're either going to experience a prize or a price for the consequences of our choices. I want to bring to mind our reflection that we had last week, which is, of course, the same as this week. If, after calculating the numbers, you believe that the cost to be the boss is too expensive, what other recourse do you have? Recourse. Change. You see, it's one thing to know that we have the gift of human freedom, and it's another to realize that there's something else attached to that. Boundless freedom and bounded choices. What does that mean? That means that our freedom to choose is unlimited, but our choices are not without boundaries. That means that we can't just do anything we want to do and think everything's going to be all right. And that philosophy that I had for years, ready, fire, aim, usually doesn't work very well. Because as a result of the way I was living, I ended up in this place of powerlessness and unmanageability. I ended up living a life of complacency and confusion and compromise. I ended up living a life that was not pleasing to God. So what do? What's the recourse? The recourse is to take a personal inventory of our lives and to see where we're at. Not where we want to be or where we're going to be, but where we're really at. Where are you at? Have you taken that fact-finding, fact-facing truth inventory about yourself? Listen, it's not about pretending what's real isn't, because we can't get past what we deny is there. It's about being real about where we are so that God can meet us right there and take us where he desires for us to be. That's your word today. Today is today that you can experience a new life like never before. God can direct your path if you let him. He just needs you to trust him. I dare you to do that today. Until we meet again, be blessed.